How are you doing, folks? The Inside Football channel is with you, and today we have come with recent updates on Xavi Simons. Yes, we continue to monitor this guy's career. Moreover, when tables turn in such a way, it seems that our young talent is tired of waiting for the chances of getting into the main team of PSG. He even can't be included in the squad as a reserve player. The last time Simons performed for the first team was in the French Super Cup game on August 1st, 2021. Xavi spent the whole game on the bench. Throughout this season, Xavi never made it to Ligue 1 fixture lineup, let alone the Champions League. At this point, the lad continues playing in the U19 team and has already lost the motivation to somehow confirm his skills and the right to start for an adult team. Against this background, discussions of his contract with PSG are become more heated than ever. The agreement will soon expire, and it's still unknown whether Simons will renew it. Besides, because of the current state of affairs, the guy is actively looking towards the option with Barcelona. And these are not our guesses, but messages from authoritative football insiders. Therefore, in this video, we are going to tell you everything about the extension of the contract of Xavi Simons at PSG, about his desire to return to the Blaugrana's ranks, as well as about the scandal in the Netherlands national team, from which he has been dismissed. But before we start, subscribe to our channel and be sure to give a like to this video. It helps us to grow and share awesome content with more people. Well, let's go figure the matter out. Right off the bat, let's see how Simons plays football now. He still has practice, albeit in the U19 squad. Since there is no opportunity to play in the Champions League yet, Xavi conquers the UEFA Youth League. At the time this video is recorded, the data is the following. During the current campaign, he already scored 2 goals against Man City and Leipzig, and delivered 1 assist. In the clash against Leipzig, Simons tried a new role. He played in the attack and performed a false 9. The attempt turned out to be successful. It was in this game that the kid made 1+1 in terms of goal contribution points. Fans of the guy are in no despair, waiting for Xavi to make his debut for the main roster and start scoring from there. For example, this fan will be tweeting the same photo of Simons until he scores his first official goal for PSG. There are 239 messages in the thread so far, and most likely there will be more. No miracles are expected anytime soon. Generally speaking, the guy showed himself very versatile this season. In PSG, he played both a false 9 and an attacking midfielder. In the national team, he found himself in the position of a central midfielder, and he was no stranger at any of them. However, even such a versatile player is not needed at PSG. There are much more experienced and hyped guys fighting for a place in the starting 11. Who would really benefit from such an attacker? Isn't it Barcelona, Xavi Simons' native club? Looks like the boy himself clearly understands this. Two years ago, Xavi decided he had nothing to do in Barcelona, and he had no opportunity to perform in the main squad. He decided to move to Paris Saint-Germain because they were interested in him, promising playing time. Although the tables turned otherwise. The guy was given very little time to prove himself after his revelation in U19, and now he was put aside from the roster. So Xavi decided to look towards his home. According to source Adrian Sanchez from Más que Pelotas, which was distributed by football publisher Fichajes, Xavi Simons has already approached his agent Mino Raiola with a question whether it's possible to pull off the transfer from PSG back to Barcelona. The source also stated that Simons really admires the direction Barcelona is heading to, even though the club is going through tough times lately. The team began to give the opportunity to play for the pupils of the academy. They trust them more and allow them to prove themselves on the pitch. Ansu Fati, Gavi, Oscar Mingueza, Nico Gonzalez, Ricky Puig. You've probably heard these names. What can we add about Pedri? He's not a Barca graduate, but at the age of 17 he burst into adult football, becoming one of the squad's prime performers. In recent years, Paris Saint-Germain in turn has had struggles in transferring talented young people to the main team. The last breakthrough was in the case of Prancel Kimpembe. He can be called a regular player of the Parisians. But the rest of the guys are either sitting on the bench or still knocking on the main team's door, feeling depressed like Xavi, or leaving for other teams where they are sure to have more practice. Simons' contract with PSG expires in June 2022, so it's logical that there are talks about the future. According to the Paris media, the negotiations between Simons and Raiola with the leadership of PSG remain difficult. The club has no intention to lose Simons, but the guy wants to know for sure what the intentions of the coaching staff regarding his future are, whether the head coach will use him or he will simply waste time in vain. Insider Fabrizio Romano confirmed the information of Simons not particularly eager to renew the contract with the Parisians. In his podcast, Here We Go, the journalist noted that PSG offered Xavi a contract a long time ago. It was only a matter of time before the agreement was signed, but now Xavi Simons is not sure whether he should sign this contract. Romano shared, "He's working on this issue with Mino Raiola because he knows that at PSG it's very difficult for young players to win something with the first team. So the new contract is in question," Romano emphasized. It is unlikely that the presence of Lionel Messi in the team will help at all. Yes, this is the idol of millions, but if only there was an opportunity to play alongside him. We have no doubt that Xavi would immediately renew a contract if he had at least a little more playing time and felt the confidence of the coach. Back in 2019, when leaving Barcelona for PSG, Xavi Simons said, "We all dreamed of playing with Messi, but times are changing and we have to choose a different path. It seems the guy will have to do this trick one more time." The return of Xavi Simons to Barcelona will be a beautiful story. A Twitter user generally remarked that Simons is a reincarnation of all the Barcelona legends. His name is Xavi, his hair is like Carlos Puyol's, he is like Johan Cruyff by nationality, and he has magical skills like Messi. Why not return to your home club if everything is going this way? PSG can shower Raiola and Simons with money, but does Xavi need it? It seems that cash is not so important to the guy now, as the ability to play at a high level and gain the trust of the coach is more prioritized. The sporting director of PSG, Leonardo, of course, can put pressure on Mauricio Pochettino and force him to give Simons a chance at the starting 11, as it was in spring. But the coach has yet to learn how to manage the existing selection of players. Another argument could be the appointment of Xavi as the head coach of Barcelona. Simons was named after this legend of the club. In earlier years, he called Xavi his idol, and playing under his guidance, breaking into adult football would be an honor for the young Dutchman. In that case, Barcelona has more advantages. What do you think of it? Is it possible for Xavi Simons to return to Barcelona in the near future? Be sure to let us know your opinion in the comments below. Xavi has had a lot of tension in recent months. The situation in the youth national team of the Netherlands added insult to an injury. Due to the scandal, Simons was dismissed from the roster and sent back to the location of the club. So, what exactly happened in September? According to The Telegraph, the players brought the girl to the hotel where the Netherlands U19 national team lived. This was done by Xavi's teammates Arhani Martha from Ajax and Mimeirel Benita from Feyenoord. Loud music was playing from the room, and Simons, along with two other boys, Nasi Unuvar and Rio Helen, went to see what was happening there, returning to their rooms afterwards. The head coach of the national team, Bert Kanterman, found out about the matter and sent all 5 players involved back to their clubs. Yes, only 2 were guilty, and Xavi Simons literally passed by and left, but the COVID bubble was broken. He was in the same room with the untested girl, thus Kanterman decided to send him home. Other guys from the team tried to cover Simons, though the coach was adamant. Thank God, in October the manager called Simons to the national team once again, and the kid took part in games against Portugal, Slovakia and Germany. While experiencing difficult times, Xavi seeks support in his family and friend circle. Family is the most important thing in life, writes Simons in his Instagram page. Well, whatever decision Xavi makes about the contract, let's wish him luck. He is still a football player with a great potential and powerful skills, so we will wait for the guy to reveal himself at adult football level. Well, it was Inside Football. We watch football from a different angle. Have a nice one, and see you in a bit.